Hey everybody, welcome to my channel again. Let me just fix this. There we go. Welcome to my channel again. Okay, so let's just, this is the second scope that we're doing for the Christmas season type of thing. As you saw, the first one was the Barsica 70mm. So this is also a 70mm. So we're comparing apples to apples, and we're not, doing something too different or too crazy. So I returned to Barsica pretty much right away, within 2 hours. As you saw my other two videos, part 1 and part 2, it's just not a good scope. And mind you, the tax was like $74 and change Canadian. Now, I got this one instead, so I exchanged it. Only took like a day to come in, day and a half. So this is the Celestron. It's also 70mm. It's the Power Seeker. Now, right away I can tell that the build quality is just better in this one. Now, let me stop right there. Okay, the difference in price though, this normally is $155 before tax, is about $180 with tax Canadian. So you're looking at even like more than double the price of the Barsica. But so in that part there is a difference. Of course, anytime you pay more, you're going to get more. But so that part is hard to compare because it's not like it's the same price. So now the thing is, this is on sale right now. I got it from Amazon. I traded it in for the Barsica for this one. Paid $38 difference. This is on sale at $99. So there's no shipping, but there is tax. So it's like 113 bucks tax in. But it's much better. Also, you can see it's much longer. So this is an F10. So color correction is going to be way better than the Barsica at f5.7. Now, for the difference too, you are getting a EQ1 mount, tripod. Now, it's an EQ1. It is the smallest of the EQs mounts. The tripod's a little thin, but I think it's fine for this size. I mean, the scope is probably 2 pounds, maybe 3 pounds. I didn't actually weigh it, but it's very light. It's very small. It's not long. So I would say an EQ1 in this price range is fine for this. Now, mind you, this is still a 70mm refractor. As you see in my first videos, the one that's called "What is a Good Starter Telescope?" I tell you guys, if you want something good, or if you think you're going to be in the hobby a while, if you're more seasoned, if you're not on a very small budget, I recommend, as I said on that video, 80 to 90mm, is where you should be if you want something that's going to last you a few years or more. This, we're talking about the Christmas time season, stuff that's under $100. What is good? What is decent, okayish, or garbage? So as you saw, the other one did not like it all. This one, again, EQ1 is the smallest of the mount, but I think it's fine for this price range, this size telescope. You have slow motion controls, unlike the other one, so you can manually move it. Later on, you can add a motor drive, so it will follow as the planet moves. Now, what I don't like about it is it still comes with a 5x24 finder. As you saw in that other video, that's basically garbage. It also comes with 1.25 inch, 3 times Barlow. This is like a 1 element. I don't even know if it's glass in there. Again, it's garbage. The 2 eyepieces, which I told you guys yesterday in that other video, looks the same as the Barsica ones. Huygens eyepieces. Although it's 1.25 inch, it's better than 0.965. But it's a 2 element, 25-degree field of view. It's garbage. Okay, but for 99 bucks, if you can get this one on sale, I mean, if it was, let's just say, okay, if it was on sale, if it was not on sale, I probably would not get it. But for you guys, if your budget is 100 bucks for Christmas, you're giving this to your kids, nephews, cousins, spouse, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, 99 bucks, I think it's okay. Now, it is cloudy tonight. I can't test it on the moon like the Barsica 70, but I did test it again on the CN Tower. It's at least 30 kilometers away. It looked fairly good. Again, I did the same thing as the Barsica. took it out, left it 30 minutes to climatize to the cool air, and I used, well, I can't use those junky eyepieces that came with it, so I used the Teleview eyepieces with that one, I used it with this one. So again, the CN Tower looked fairly crisp, low power, medium power. You know, you don't always go high power in terrestrial viewing. I did go on some buildings beside it, and I can clearly see, you know, windows with the curtains type of thing. So the build quality in this one is better. The image quality is better. So this is just a better telescope. Now, still uses some plastic here and there. You know, the focuser is plastic, but it's okay. The diagonal is plastic. Again, the finder, Barlow, and the eyepieces are junk. You're going to have to upgrade this, but if you're giving this as a gift, I would say then this is okay. Now, mind you too, this is a 70 millimeter. It's just to whet your appetite. So if you're giving this, you know, they have to understand that they got to do a few upgrades. They got to upgrade the finder scope, you know, to a red dot finder probably, maybe 3 Palazzo eyepieces, and then you're good to go. Now, again, being 70 millimeter, it might just last them like a year or so. Then you got to upgrade. So, or if this is for you, take that into consideration. If you don't want to upgrade within a year, then the 70 millimeter, although I think is a good start if you're in a really tight budget. If you're not in a tight budget, you might as well go, you know, as I said in that first video, what's a good scope? You should start at least a $300 range. But you know, in this price range, you're getting some decent stuff. A few things are not the greatest, but that's what you're getting in this price range. If you know, again, this is a $180 telescope with tax. For 99 bucks is okay then. I probably wouldn't have bought it if it was at the regular price. But again, if you want better quality and better accessories, you've got to jump to the next price, you know, the $300 range, where maybe you'll get the red dot finder, maybe the $300 range you'll get an 80 millimeter refractor instead of a 70, and maybe you'll get the super eyepieces, which are 3-element eyepieces instead of 2, and 50-degree field of view or thereabouts. So again, you get more if you pay more. But you know, I just wanted to, for a Christmas shopping type of gift, this is good. This is not bad. Like I said, I couldn't try it on any stars or the moon, but from what I saw, a terrestrial viewing of the CN Tower in some buildings, it looks pretty good quality. Again, it is a little small, being 70 millimeter, but if that's all you could afford, then I would say okay. So I'm giving this one a thumbs up. It does need, remember, a few upgrades, the eyepieces, the Barlow, and the finder, but besides that, you know, and again, it might last you about a year until you get to something bigger. But thumbs up on this guy. I got one more coming, which again, as I said in the last one, is the Skywatcher. That is then a next step price, $279 Canadian before tax, so you're looking at about $325. Again, it's the mini dog, the Heritage 130. So I'll show that to you guys as soon as it should be here within, I would say, 2 days, 3 days max. I'll do a video on that. If I can look at the moon, if it's out, I will. If not, I'll again do some terrestrial viewing type of thing for you guys. Okay, cheers.